Hey guys, how's it going? I have some time off today. Well, I have the day off from work. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day today here in the US, and I have some time to myself, so I figured, why not stream? I actually have a fun idea for Warcraft 3 map, so I figured I might as well make it while I'm still in the mood, and I figure it's like a good hour for a lot of you since I usually do this on like nights and stuff. So cool. Yeah, already a bunch of people here. Hey guys, yeah, stream during the day for you guys instead of like 2 in the morning. So anyway, good to see you guys. So I may have to explain this again because other people might join, but here's my idea for this map. So and I figure the best way to do this is to stream it, because this way you guys can give your input, and eventually you guys can test it with me, which would be really fun, because I have an idea for a multiplayer map. So here's my idea. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the board game Vast, but I played it last night and it got some really cool, it gave me some really good ideas. So basically the game is a dungeon crawler. Like, it's got tiles that you explore and everything, and there are 5 players. There's a knight, a dragon, a goblin army, the cave itself, and a thief. So I just thought that was, I'd never thought before how fun that would be if you could play as the dungeon itself. Like, one of the players could be the actual dungeon. And so I don't know how well I want to adapt this like completely to that game, but it's definitely given me some cool ideas. So let's start out with a map. Dungeon, obviously. Anyway, and so basically each player is going to have a different victory condition. In the game, the knight wants to kill the dragon, the goblins want to kill the knight, the thief wants to just collect treasures and get out, and then the dragon wants to like eat enough food that he can like get to his full basically he wants to like wake up. Like, he needs to eat enough food so that he can be all the way awake, and then he can like escape the dungeon and, you know, like go into the to the skies above, sort of thing. And then the cave just wants to collapse itself and kill everybody, which I thought was pretty funny. So it's super fun because everyone's trying to work against each other, but you also are trying to help each other, help other people not win, and it's crazy. And so I thought that'd be such a fun map. So let's just go ahead and get this to work. A secret Trogdor boss. That would be awesome. That'd be super fun to like... Heck, maybe the dragon can be straight up Trogdor. Who knows? Okay, so I'm using the Reforged Editor, and it's still not perfect. Like, one of the main things I don't like about this editor is there's no shadows, which really kind of messes with stuff. But let's try it. If it becomes too like burdensome, I'll just go back to the other one. But anyway, so here's what I'm thinking. Here's some criteria I want for this map. I want it to be kind of a quick game. Like, I want it to be like kind of like Heroes of the Storm, you know, like a quick game. Like, it's fast paced. I may rewire the abilities to make them kind of fast and you know, quick cooldowns, that sort of thing. I want it to be fast, and then, like, you know, if you die, I want you to be able to respawn really quickly. So here's what my dilemma is. How can you play as the dungeon on this? I'm guessing maybe we could have like the map be like a grid, like maybe just a grid of rooms, and then the dungeon could control the gates in between the rooms and like create traps and monsters inside them or something. Let's just go ahead and kind of go with that. I'm just going to kind of play this by ear. This is also the first time I've really messed around with this particular tile set on the map editor, which is kind of fun. Anyway, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of having a... that's not big enough. How big are units compared to these rooms? Okay, that would be kind of fun to have rooms that size, but it's not big enough. So, okay, let's try and make this. Let's make this a little bigger. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this because I don't usually use this very much, but it would be nice now. So let's go ahead and just kind of extend it in every direction. Oh yeah, a multiple of 32. I'll just keep going until it matches that. Anyway, so we're gonna have one player be the dungeon, and they'll handle like traps and possibly monsters. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then they'll also be in charge of handing out treasure, which will kind of have its own. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. I love that. Okay. So the way that's going to work is the cave, I mean the dungeon, they're going to, every time that they put out a treasure, they're going to get a benefit for it. So there's going to be like a incentive for the dungeon to, you know, put down treasure, but it's kind of a risk because then the, you know, then the other players can actually get the treasure. And so there's the dungeon. I'm thinking instead of just one knight, one player could just be the actual heroes. Like it could just be like a trio of heroes, maybe. You know, maybe they could be, you know, like maybe it could be the heroes, and they have like 2 or 3 heroes, and if one of them dies, then the other ones have to go resurrect them at the dungeon entrance. But if all 3 of them die, then that player loses. I was thinking something like that. And then there's instead of goblins, I think I'm going to do undead, like skeletons and stuff, and they'll just kind of be sort of like a strategy game in of themselves, in that they'll like be able to make maybe like little like monster generators or something like that. I don't know. And then I don't know about the thief. The thief would be kind of fun because the way that his victory condition could work is, no, I don't like that, is he could just have to like have 6 treasures in his inventory and then make it to the entrance, and then he won. So like I want like everyone to be like sort of chasing each other, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, perfect. Now it's a odd number. So look at the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the middle one right there? Yeah, I think that's the middle one. Okay, so this will be the entrance here, and that's where everybody will, or like maybe the, you know, the heroes will start or something, and then they can kind of just venture out, and the dungeon can generate rooms to expand it, and then the, you know, the horde can kind of lurk in the shadows. I don't know. I'm just kind of stream of consciousness. I thought about this last night when I played the game. Not quite sure how it's going to work, but let's see what we can do. So, oops. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas or whatever, just like feel free to like rattle them off, and I'll see what I can do about them. That's weird that it has like a different stone around the cliffs. I kind of like that though. It's kind of like a little threshold or something. Don't forget the banshees this time, yeah. So would it be single player too? So this is really like, what's the word? This is really not bold. What's the word I'm thinking of? Like over optimistic, I guess, of me, but I'd really like to have it be, yeah, single player, and then also just like, you could also do multiplayer, you know, like I want it to be, like, I don't know how to program AI, but you know, it'd be kind of cool if I could figure out something to do that. So, I don't know. We'll kind of see what we can do. It'd be ideal if like any of the players could be missing and the game would still work. You know, like for example, if the dungeon player wasn't playing, then the dungeon would like randomly kind of assemble itself, that sort of thing. Ooh, that's kind of cool gate. Forgot about that one. Yeah, that looks great. I like the Reforged models. They look great. Okay, so let's just go ahead and keep going. I don't know how much I'm going to get done today. I mean, I've got a few hours to myself, but yeah, we'll just kind of see. It'll be kind of fun, if nothing else, to just sort of brainstorm. You know, if something doesn't work or whatever, we can kind of get that out of the way. But yeah, what do you guys think? Would it be played with AI? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is like, I don't know how to do that, but if I could make that work, then that would be awesome. So, whoops, off alignment there. Oh, dang it, did the whole thing. But yeah, so the heroes would be trying to kill the dragon, and I'm thinking the dragon could just be trying to like eat enough, you know, skeletons or heroes to level up to level 10, and then once he was level 10, he would try and escape the dungeon or something like that. And then meanwhile, the heroes could maybe only level up to like 5 or even like 3 each or something, or maybe they wouldn't even have any experience. Maybe it would be more like, I don't know, just kind of shooting things off the top of my head here. Maybe they could be maybe the heroes could use the treasures as actual items, you know, like they could just be actual random Warcraft 3 items that would give them strength or new abilities or something. And then the thief, he could use the treasures just as like maybe the more treasures he was holding, like the faster he would move, or he would like unlock new abilities if he had more treasures. And then the dragon could maybe like eat treasures or something to get him experience. And then the skeletons, the undead, could use the treasures to spawn a new wave of them or something. You know, like once they got a treasure, it would start another whole wave of them being created or something. I don't know. All right, any ideas, you guys? Let's see. Dungeon traps using invisible units. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah. In fact, the dungeon, I think, may use a lot of invisible units, because I'm thinking maybe the way that the dungeon will be expanded or something is maybe each room will have like an invisible circle of power, and the dungeon can like upgrade it into something, you know, like maybe a treasure chest or a trapped treasure chest, or you know, a monster cage or something that would like, you know, spawn a monster if it wasn't destroyed fast enough. I just want this to be like a chaotic, super fun map where you know, like everybody's trying to get their own victory condition. Dang it. There we go. And prevent everyone else from doing theirs, whether directly or indirectly. You know, maybe the dungeon could spawn like crystals or something that didn't do anything, like they didn't hurt anybody, but they did like help the dungeon. So it's like, should I try and hunt the dragon down or destroy these crystals to stop the dungeon? And I'm thinking the victory condition for the dungeon could be just like wait like 10 minutes or something. Like I don't know how long I want these maps to be, but like if the dungeon could just like stall everyone for 10 minutes, then it would start collapsing at the end, and then if it could collapse entirely, then it would win or something. I hear you, Bailey. Maybe the dragon could straight up be Trogdor, who knows. In fact, I might just do that today just for the fun of it. You know, maybe not keep it that way, but that could be fun. Alright, so let's just, I don't know if this is going to work, but yeah, let's just try this grid system. I don't think I've ever seen a map that uses something like this, and so I don't know if it works or not, but might as well give it a try. Alrighty, yeah. This is going to look pretty cool, though, if I can get this to work. So if the dungeon player will have like the whole map revealed. He'll be able to see everything, and so he'll know where to, like, you know, entice people. Like he'll be like, oh, okay, here's a treasure over here, but, you know, and then he like sets up traps near it, or like he wants, you know, maybe the heroes are getting too powerful, and so he can like, or maybe the heroes are about to die, and if they die, then the undead win, and so he can, you know, create a healing fountain for them or something like that. Ultimately, I'd also like to make it so there's just a trigger that resets everything. So maybe you could have like a, you know, maybe you could have a button at the end of a match where it's like play again or something. But honestly, let's kind of start simple and see how far we can get with this. This may not even work out as well as I do it. So yeah, maybe the dungeon could have locked doors and you would need a key to unlock them. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. You know, maybe you could sacrifice a treasure to open a gate, or maybe the gates could just be like, maybe you just had to break them down, and that was like part of the exploration process or something. And the dungeon could actually open them for you, you know, to make it easier, or close them if somebody was chasing them. I don't know. This is a super, like, ambitious. That's the word I was looking for earlier. I know this is a super ambitious project, but I don't care. Let's see if we can figure this out. And if nothing else, maybe we'll find something fun, you know? Like, if it's not my exact vision, maybe it'll be, like, somewhat fun. But I just think it'll be so fun to have, like, one player who's, like, 3 medium heroes, one player who's a swarm of, you know, really weak undead, like just a ton of skeletons, and then one player who's just one huge dragon. I was thinking maybe the dragon didn't even like regenerate health or something, you know, it was just huge, tons of armor, you know, almost like practically one-shot kills when he breathes fire on them or whatever, but he doesn't heal, and so it's like he has to hurry because, you know, there's a certain you know, number of, like, there's a certain amount of time that needs to go by or whatever. Oh, thanks so much, Mandalorian. That is really nice. Thanks for the donation. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Something with my OBS software. Okay, cool. So we got the gates, and the rooms look like a pretty good size. I think that's pretty fun to play in. So I think we'll go with that. Let's go ahead and save this for now. And then, I don't know where to start with this. What should we start making first? Okay, let's see here. I'll just call it Vast Project for now. Which, you know, kind of works because this could be a vast undertaking. We'll see. Maybe a trap that makes an explosion, give dungeon more chances of winning. Yeah, cages, that could be good too, especially for the undead, because I want them to be the ones with like lots of units, you know, like maybe there could be a cage, and if the undead kill it, then out comes like an undead giant, or like a, you know, a giant undead orc, or even like a frost worm or something, and they control it. But if the heroes destroy it, then it just kills the monster, and so they don't have to deal with it later or something. And then if the dragon kills it, he eats it, you know, and gains experience. I don't know. There's a lot of ways we could go with this, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's just go ahead and first just sort of make this the entrance. How could we set this apart? This is interesting. This tile set's very different from the original. Like before, it had kind of like lava cracks and stuff, but they're kind of doing it differently. So yeah, how could I make this look more like an entrance? I'm guessing, well, I mean, I guess I could have like beams of sunlight coming down or something, but for now, let's go ahead and just make like a campfire, just to mark it. I really like the fire pits on this, by the way. They look great. Okay, so there's the fire pit, and yeah, so that just kind of marks the entrance, and then we'll just make like some beams of sunlight coming down. I'm gonna do good about naming my regions this time, because I get way too many at the end if I don't, and I'll even color them and make them easy to find. So cool. So that's like the entrance. So this is where, like, if we do a thief, the way it worked in Vast was kind of cool, because the thief was cursed to be undying. So basically, if he died, he'd just respawn. In fact, his whole purpose, like his whole objective, was to get the treasures to end his curse or something. Oh, hey, thanks, Modern Moonlight. Like, if you guys start competing over who donates the most, I'm, you know, not gonna complain. Just kidding. Thanks, you guys. I'm just here to have fun, so I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this. If you can't tell, I'm pretty excited. Like, more so than usual. Alright. Dang it. Okay, so where should we even start? maybe that could be where like the heroes and thieves start, maybe. And then the dragon. Let's make maybe like the 4 corners like some lava where the dragon starts. Like, and it's like random or something, so that each time the other players don't know where the dragon starts, but you know, it kind of adds like that sort of challenge or something. I don't know. I'm trying to make this like not symmetrical, but well, I guess symmetrical, but like basically just, you know, manageable in terms of where everything goes. Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah, maybe the dragon starts in one of those random corners or something. And then I think the undead maybe just should, I don't know, maybe they could have base, I don't know. I'm going to save the undead for last because I'm not really sure yeah, what to do there. That's a good idea, Mandalore. The yeah, sure. This could be a good. This could be like a healing fountain, like a sanctuary place. In fact, since there's rays of light, maybe the undead couldn't go here. You know, like maybe if the undead go here, they start losing health or something. So that could be pretty fun. Oh man. Okay, I'm paralyzed with choice here. Let's just pick one. Let's go with. Let's go with the. I really want to do the dungeon first. In fact, maybe that would be best because it kind of depends a lot on the dungeon. So, sure, let's just kind of start with the dungeon here. I don't know if the color matters too much, but I guess let's just kind of fit with what works best. So I'm thinking red for the dragon because it's going to be a red dragon. Purple for the dungeon. That just seems just like the darkness or something like that. And then the heroes, yellow's kind of like a noble color. And then blue, the thief, that just kind of fits. And then undead. Actually, no, you know what? Let's make the thief a night elf. Why not? Like one of the warden models could be really cool for that, actually. So, and then this could be the skeletons. Yeah, the thief. Alright, so... Oh, that's interesting. I haven't really looked at that before. Alright, so... They'll each have their own force. I'll probably come up with a name for the dragon. The placeholder will be Trogdor, probably. Colors are sacred. They are. It's true. Thanks for stopping by, Bailey. Feel free to watch this after your when you come back. The dungeon. The heroes. Okay. So yeah, they're all allied or whatever. Okay, I think that's it for now. And fixed player settings, so we're good there. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and start with the dungeon, I think. So dragon could start in one of those, obviously. The thief and the hero. I'm thinking even the thief, like one of the thief's abilities could be that he's like permanently invisible, and so you'd have to like maybe light a torch in certain areas, like that you... In fact, maybe that could be a thing, is like every room has a torch, and if you light it, then that room gets lit up and reveals the thief when he goes in there. That could be pretty fun. So thief and heroes kind of going through the entrance. I don't really know about the skeletons, like they're just kind of lurking in the darkness or whatever, and then the dungeon is like everywhere, so... Oh yeah, might as well change the map settings too. There could be Ubers, which would require a special key. That could be pretty fun. Yeah. Once we figure out like how this map will work in terms of navigating it and like like how things will work and stuff, then it will be easier to come up with special items. Vast 5. I don't need to do that right now. Alright, enable hawk. Okay. So let's first start out by making a few triggers just to start everything off. First off, let's have the dragon start out somewhere. Oh, I forgot to change the race. That obviously just matters with the interface, but I think that could be important. So yeah, I'm thinking orc most closely resembles the dragon, undead obviously, night elf for the thief, and then for the dungeon and the heroes human, because it kind of shows like castle architecture in the corner. So the dragon. I think red dragons are in the summer. Okay, so maybe he could start out as a whelp, and then actually, what does a big red dragon look like? Yeah, that's kind of what I have in mind for what the dragon looks like. That looks sweet. So the dragon is going to be super slow but super powerful and have a ton of hit points. Be hard to kill and stuff. And so yeah, that could be fun. Anyway, so I'm thinking maybe he could start as a whelp. He'd be like a big whelp, though. Like, he'd be kind of the same size every time, but he'd just sort of mature over time. And he would, like, once he got to maybe level 4, he'd turn into a drake. And then once he got to level 10, he'd go into a fully mature dragon, like, burst into flame or something. And then everybody else would be like, oh no, the dragon's rushing for the exit. And they'd try to, like, finish their victory as soon as possible or something. So I'll just put him there for now. And then the thief. Yeah, that's not the warden I want. I just want like that campaign one. Yeah, see, I think this one's a good thief right there. She even has like a whip. That just kind of fits. So, okay, so that'll be the thief. And then maybe the thief could pickpocket the heroes. I like that idea. I definitely think that could be a good idea. You know, maybe like it has a chance of revealing the thief or a chance of like getting the treasure from him or something. That could be really cool. And the thief's going to be the weakest, I think. All right, and then the heroes. This is the part where I'm a little bit unsure. Like, how could, like, what types of heroes should there be? I'm thinking maybe, I guess we could just do the classic archer, fighter, mage. That could be kind of fun. So we could have like a fighter, and then I don't want an elf. I want a, where's the bandit mage? That one looks pretty good, like the apprentice wizard. He looks pretty cool. I like him. Or there is the chaplain. Where's the chaplain? I guess that could be cool, because he could almost be like a, well, no, he's got the, that's pretty cool. No, you know what, I like him. He looks more like an adventurer who would be kind of just, I don't know, you know, like kind of poor, but looking for treasure and looking for, to kill the dragon and the thing. So I like him. And then the archer could be the last one, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of like fits a cool stereotype that I want to, like the human fighter, the elf archer. Man, she looks awesome. I don't think I looked very closely at her, but she looks really, really cool. And then this mage guy. So warrior, mage, and cleric. Mage and cleric are a little similar, but I don't know. Yeah, I think so. So this is a good start. We'll start with these guys. These will be the three heroes seeking the, he's really yellow. Is that just, oh, yeah, he's got like way too much player color in my opinion. You know, there are a lot of cool There are a lot of cool other fighter models. Nah, that's fine. Okay, so those are the heroes, and then the skeletons. There's a lot of undead models that we can use, which is going to be cool. Like there's zombies, ghouls, skeletons, skeletal orcs. There's all kinds of new undead models in here, as you guys have maybe seen in my videos. So like, you know, like skeleton archers, burning archers. What would be cool too is if the undead killed a hero, it would make a undead version of them. You know, like not any stronger or whatever, but you know, like if he killed him, it would make a skeletal, like just a normal skeleton. If she killed her, it would make a skeletal archer, and of course the skeletal mage, this guy, if he died. So that would be kind of fun. And I don't know, like if they killed the dragon, then the game would be over, but it'd be cool too if they could turn him into a frostworm or something. So okay, let's see. Lava would damage. Yeah, I'm thinking lava would damage, except if for the dragon. Like the dragon would be immune to it. But that could be kind of a cool thing for the dungeon to do. Even like maybe the dungeon could make a tile fill up completely with lava, so he like blocks off an entire corridor that way. Okay. All right. So let's just get a few triggers in place here. That's one thing I don't like about this new editor is that it makes like subfolders, which I'm never used to. All right, so let's make some dungeon triggers. So first of all, initialization. So first off, let's get some. I don't like doing this in silence. Let's get some music going at least. Cool. Alright, so one thing we need to know about the dungeon is that the entire map is visible. Oh man, I hope they organize those better when this comes out. Alright, so disable Fog of War, disable Black Mask. I think that makes it, and so the whole dungeon is visible. But we'll see about that. And then let's see what else. I'll start with that, and then I'm gonna make a circle of power. Maybe I'm trying to think of the way that the dungeon could get resources. Maybe the more treasures they had on the map, they'd just slowly gain resources over time. That would be pretty cool. Because then you'd be incentivized to put treasures on the map, but the heroes could get them. Yeah, let's go and start with that. Alright, so the map is visible. And let's go ahead and create... I'll just call this like a dungeon point for now. It's kind of dumb, but not sure exactly what else to call it right now. I'm sure there's a cool word that I could use. Start sending out your votes for what the dungeon points could be called. Basically all the places where the dungeon can create a trap or something. Impermanent invisibility. There we go. Dungeon point. Okay, so this would obviously be the dungeon. Okay, the dungeon human. So to save time, let's change the race of this circle of power to be human as well. And then... Okay. Alright, so yeah. Each room will have a dungeon point. Man, I love when things line up perfectly. I wish that it had that glow, though. I miss that glow from the previous Warcraft 3 that Circles of Power used to have. Alright, I'm going to do a single row and then I'm just going to copy it. So I can make sure to get them lined up. There we go. So the treasures would be all around the map, but if monsters would get some of the treasure, they could be stronger. Yes, everyone's going to be able to use the treasure in a different way. For example, the heroes... Oh, dang it, I can't put it because that campfire. The heroes would use the treasure as actual items, like just like normal Warcraft 3. Like they could equip them in their inventory, and that would be the... like that's how they would use those. The undead, as soon as they picked up a treasure, it would just help them spawn more skeletons from whatever points they controlled or whatever. Honestly, the skeletons are the ones I'm really not the least... I'm like the least sure about how they're going to work, but I'm sure we can figure something out. But yeah, they're basically just going to be a swarm where they're all weak and they die in like one hit to anybody, but they're just trying to like overwhelm and stuff. And then the dragon could just eat treasures to gain experience. And there we go. And then the thief, all he had to do was carry them in his inventory, and that was just his win condition. If he could get here, then he would win. If he had like a backpack full of treasure chests, basically. Okay. So, what is a dungeon point? It is a small pedestal that glows with energy. But more importantly, it is a thing that can upgrade into traps and pitfalls and stuff. Gotta make treasure be a random roll. Dungeon players will drop down the worst treasures. Yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, the treasure would be random. In fact, the actual treasure itself, I'm thinking, is going to be a one of these. Where is it? Where's the arcane vault? One of these. So this will be the treasure chest, and then you have to actually break it to get the treasure. And so whoever breaks it, it drops treasures for them to pick up. And I even thought that if there's more than one player in the same room, then the treasure box becomes invulnerable. So you have to like deal with whoever's in the room first before you get the treasure chest. So. Okay, so let's go and make a copy of that arcane vault unit. For 1 second, you guys. I need to... I'll just start playing some music separately so I don't have to keep redoing that. Echoes of War, that's pretty good. A couple of Night Elf ones I like. Cool. Let's do that then. Alright, I'm not sure if you guys can even hear that, but yeah, that should do it. The dragon should collect treasures and bring them to his home. There they generate XP over time, but can be collected by other players. Ooh, I like that idea. A dragon horde. And obviously he'd want to like hide them in these hordes, because if anybody goes in them, they get hurt. But yeah, that could be really interesting. Okay, so new unit, treasure chest. So this would be a treasure chest, and the dungeon point could upgrade into a treasure chest. And so this would be place treasure chest. Treasures grant you resources over time. Unclaimed treasures. But attract other dungeon crawlers to them, basically. Okay, so we got a treasure chest here. I don't really know about hit points and stuff. We'll have to worry about that later. But yeah, so far we got that. And I just want the time for making it. Build time 3? Works for me for now. Yeah, I think it should probably be pretty much instant. And then here's what I'm going to do next. Trapped treasure chest. So it actually doesn't grant resources, but it's a trap, so I'll just do short things for now. Not really treasure, just a trap. And it costs more too, I would say, to make. So yeah, that could be pretty fun. So it could upgrade into those. Oh, we gotta move the actual button position. So trap treasure could be like that. I wish the interface was bigger. That's one thing that I need the Blizzard to do, is make them like show the actual like big, you know, icons so you can actually see them, because they're so tiny. Is there a trap? Is there a trap icon? I guess there's like the net icon for ensnare. That'll do for now. A mimic, yeah, basically, except, I mean, it's basically just like it'll explode, or, you know, maybe it could be even be a random trap. Like it could let out like a poison cloud or something, or just straight up explode, or spawn a monster. I don't know. Okay, so let's just, I kind of want to just test to see how that works for now. I also want to make it so, open gate. I don't know if this is possible, and it's probably players, a destructible, ah, dang it, yeah, that's not going to work. Unless I make all these gates units, which is kind of dumb. I guess I could make invisible dummy units, but anyway, what I was trying to do is come up with a way for the dungeon player to open and close gates. You know what? I'm gonna probably need a dummy unit anyway, so let's go ahead and make a dummy unit. And just see if that works. That's weird. Spiked barricade icon. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah. Actually, no. That looks more like an actual barricade, which may come in handy sometime. Okay, so these dummy units, the way I want them to work is, this is what I always do with dummy units. I make them have an acorn icon. I don't know why. And then rather than actually have a, oh, hey, I have an idea. And for the actual model, let's have it be a rune. That would be kind of fun. Oh, those look cool. I didn't look at those on the Doodad video, I don't think. I like that one. Okay, so this is a dummy unit. Don't need to worry about any of that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's the vanilla dummy unit that I'll be using. This one is a gate point. So this one, make it human because the dungeon's going to be using it. Basically what this is going to be is like a point where you can click to open a gate or close it, or if the gate's destroyed, you can like cause a rock slide or something and block it up with rocks. That could be pretty fun. So what I like to do is, let's see, what's a good ability for just activating a trigger? I used to do like Roar, but it just needs to be one that doesn't do anything right off the bat, basically. Anybody skilled at stuff like this? Trying to dismount? Never seen that before. Just a no target ability. Actually, here, I've got this in the actual starting of this ability. So open gate. Player owned unit event. If a gate unit owned by the dungeon, actually, you might as well do. Okay, player owned by, a unit owned by the dungeon casts an ability. Begins casting an ability, and the unit if the unit type of that unit is a gate point, then something will happen. And so let's see, ability comparison. Okay, so oh no, that's not what I was doing. It was unit. If a unit is issued an order. Oh come on, I can't. Oh, I have to search for it. All right. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's what am I thinking of? I know there's something that's like is issued an order with no target. Oh, is issued an order with no target. Never mind, that's not. Okay, anyway. Let's go back to making an ability. Channel? I don't know, I think channel is... Does channel need a, I don't see channel anywhere. Alright, War Stomp. War Stomp would work, but it actually does something. Come on, what do we got here? Oh, I know. Maybe stand down? That could work. That doesn't really do anything anyway, I don't think. Okay, this is ridiculous. Let's just do Roar. That usually works. Okay, open. I'm sure there's probably a good icon for this, maybe, but I'm just gonna do a key for now. Okay, so open gate. So there's no effect, no animation, nothing happens, there's no duration, there's no buff, I guess just self, no mana cost. Although that would be interesting if they had a mana cost, or if at least if this had like a cooldown or something, so you couldn't just like, I don't know. I'm not even sure if that would be a thing, but. Okay, so we'll just do that. I guess Q for the hotkey. Okay, so the gate point has the ability to open and oops. I hate that new object ID thing, like I care what it's called. Close. There's going to be a lot of balancing testing that needs to be done with this, and that's where you guys come in. Maybe you guys can help me test this, because where it's multiplayer and stuff, it can be useful. Okay, I'm not going to give him the close ability because, you know, he shouldn't have both at the same time. So the gate point casts that. You know, I'm just going to do an if then in here. So if the ability is open, then disable open for, oh, that's for a player. There we go. Disable, oh, hide ability. That could be interesting. Let's just do this. Alright, so for triggering unit, for casting unit rather, hide the open ability. Guess I should do casting unit just in case. Alright, so it disables the open ability, enables the close ability. I guess I do need to give it to him, and then I'll just I guess close should have its own icon, huh? I guess the moon key. Why not? That could look kind of cool. Let's do purple. Purple and yellow just look kind of good for now. All right, so let's. Okay, this is where I guess I would do the actual player. Where is it? There we go. Disable close for player. I hope that that isn't like more powerful than this trigger that does it on a unit by unit basis. Okay, so all right, open, close. Okay, so and then if it's close, then do the opposite. Oh wait, it's a. Wait, is there an enable ability? Just realized I didn't do that with the other one. Oh, okay. Well, well, I did this on a different map of mine, so I can make this work otherwise. Close, disable, false. Alright, we'll see if that works. And then do the same thing with open. Okay, so if it's close, then it enables open and vice versa. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, if it opens it, then open destructible. Okay, we're going to have to. Dang it. Is there a way I can just do the one thing? Let's see here. I guess what I could do is just have a region that moves around. Hey, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm doing right now, so the idea is it's going to be a 5-player dungeon crawl map where each player has a different victory condition. There's a dragon, a horde of skeletons, a group of heroes, a thief, and the dungeon itself. And so right now I'm working on the dungeon player. Alright, so open, close gate. And what we're going to do is, either way, we're going to move that region on position of the casting unit. There it is. And then, if it opens, then we'll do destructible open gate. Random destructible in open close gate. Otherwise, we close it. Alright, simple enough. Not sure if it'll work, but I guess we'll find out. Let's get that dummy unit. Oh, one thing we need to do with dummy units, I should have done that before I copied it, was make the movement, well, that might differ for the other dummy units, but at least the movement should be fly. So it can be placed anywhere. However, this one should have no speed. It should not be able to move. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that. So a gate point. I guess this should have a different icon too, just to make it simpler. Are there any doors or anything? Like, I don't think there's... Kind of surprised there aren't any door icons, but I guess I'm not sure why there would be. Actually, you know what? Let's do... Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good. That looks kind of like a gate. Okay, so gate point goes here, and basically anywhere that there's gate. Okay, I'll have to click like right in the middle because it floats a little bit, but that looks really cool actually. So okay, that's good enough for now, I think, just for testing purposes. Alright, so supposing the opening and closing gates works and that we can create treasure chests, let's start off the dungeon player with some gold. Set player for dungeon, current gold, yeah, sure, whatever. So that I can create stuff like that. I think what would also be fun is if he created like some stone golems or something, or war golems. Those just look really, really good, like dungeon defenders, basically. Yeah, like these guys. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. So that could be pretty fun to have that as a way to defend the dungeon. Okay, yeah, I guess let's go ahead and test that. Gold mines. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. I wonder, Oh, yeah, I can't code in JAS. It's just gonna be global unit interface completely. So we'll see if that limits me. Maybe I'll have to look up some custom scripts online, but I don't think so. Like, I don't think I'll have to go too far, so we'll see. Dynamic tooltips that use strength. Oh, brother. I'm gonna have to do this. 1 second. Should have done this before it started, but I was too excited. Creeps could come out of gold mines the dungeon makes. Maybe. I want the dungeon to be... Hey, that looks pretty cool on that map, too. I like that. Yeah, I'm just going to keep that... Well, I guess we'll see what the actual screen is, but it looks pretty good. Anyway, yeah, I want the dungeon to be as indirect as possible. You know, I want it to be the actual dungeon that, like, you know, tries to just collapse itself and trap everybody inside, basically. So, I don't know. What the heck happened? Alright, I think there may have been a glitch. Can't even see my mouse. Hey, they're making the... No, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's try this again. Oh, whoops. Forgot to change back to this. Alright. Try this again. I'm not sure if a Banshee would work in this case because the only minions... Oh, come on. Yes, allow it on the firewall. Okay. Oh shoot. Whoops. I forgot that I'm player one. Hey, the models look better a little bit. They kind of cleaned up the models. I'm really impressed. Wait, who am I then? The dragon? Oh. Okay. Well, there's the gate points. Can I destroy him? Yes, I can. Oh, I love the first time you, well, that was weird. Did he not shoot fire that time? There we go. And I don't like how it fades away like that. That's a shame. Because it was kind of cool earlier on when, like it would just stay broken with like the pieces and stuff, but oh well. Ooh, that's a terrifying ability. I love that. I wonder if like the excuse me, if the maybe I should make the devour ability be the one that is used to devour things for experience, or maybe you just have to kill stuff for experience. I don't know. Okay, so alright, let's change the player properties here. You saw Terraria? Yes, I love Terraria. I can't wait till their next update because their updates are amazing. Alright, let's try that. And I forgot to also make gates invulnerable. And permanently invisible. Alright, now let's see if I'm the right player. It's funny that they killed each other like that. Might as well give her permanent invisibility as well for now. You guys play nice. Okay, let's try that now. And I hope it doesn't have a temp issue because, okay, good. Before it was like, I can't save over the same temp thing, but they must have fixed that, so that's good. Hello, everybody who's just joining. This looks like a melee map with these, like, teams or whatever. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I've got the whole map revealed, and I can see everything. These are my dungeon points. Very nice. Okay, cool. So far, so good. That was weird, though, the way it, like, faded out, but oh well. So there, that's how you create a treasure chest. Maybe you could even make a treasure chest and then trap it, because then you could choose the trap, but then it would, like, lose its, I don't know, lose its treasure making ability. Okay, so that works just as how I expected, but forgot to take away the chicken thing. It's funny. Alright, let's try this. Ooh, that works really well. It didn't get rid of the ability, but look at that, you guys. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, cool. So that opens up the gates and stuff, makes them work. I'm frankly surprised that it worked that fast. And then the other players don't see any of those things, so that's kind of cool. It's interesting that makes an ability, too. I don't think that ability was on before, so... We already got music, so let's not overload it here. Save them. Okay, so far so good. How far am I in Terraria? Wall of Flesh, yeah. I've beaten the game several times. Many times, like 5 or 6 times. the fun thing about that game is once you beat it, you want to like start over and beat it all over again. It's weird. I don't really know how that is like the case, but like it's just so fun to start as like a peasant and then go all the way up to like practically godhood with how good of abilities you end up getting. So yeah, the Wall of Flesh is hard, but it's doable. There's much harder ones later on. If that one scares you, then yeah, just wait. Okay, so the gate point works. The ability doesn't get disabled. I'm pretty sure I'm just using the wrong trigger. Maybe I should use hide instead. Set ability tooltip. It's cool that you can do that, but remove ability. Ugh, that's so much easier. Okay, cool. So let's just go ahead and do remove close. The other thing I didn't like is how you might accidentally select the gate. I don't know why you'd, like, if you can't, if it's not a unit, I'm not sure why you can click it, so that's kind of annoying, but oh well. Alright, remove close. Oh no, that goes here. This one is remove open. And then add close. Remove open, add close. Remove close, add open. Cool, that'll work a lot better. And then for the initialization, I guess what I'll do is I'll just say pick every unit and group units of type gate point and do removability. Awesome. Okay, so that works. And then I just have to put these on every gate, I guess. So while I'm doing this, which will be a little tedious, you guys got any questions for me? I like the terrarium question. Maybe somebody else could play as the dungeon and set the traps. Yeah, that's the point of the map. So yeah, I guess I'll just explain one more time. So I played a board game last night called Vast, and in it there's a dragon who's trying to escape the dungeon. There's a, well, basically grow big enough and then escape, because he's been like sleeping in the dungeon for ages or whatever. There's a knight who's trying to kill the dragon. There's a thief who is cursed with basically immortality and he can't die, and so he's trying to collect a certain amount of treasures and hide them or whatever, and then he'll be able to move on with his existence and die, basically. I don't know, or break the curse, I mean. And then there's some goblin tribes that are trying to kill the knight, and there are what row am I on? Oh, so I'll do this one first. Anyway, and then there's the dungeon itself, which just wants to be alone, basically. So it's trying to like grow big enough. Like the game is procedurally generated with like tiles and stuff, and that's what the dungeon does. Is it tries to expand itself all the way and then collapse itself so that like kills everybody inside. So I just thought that that was a great idea for this for a Warcraft 3 concept, where you could have a player who is a big dragon with a ton of hit points, but he can't regenerate health, and so if he dies, the knight wins. A horde of skeletons. I decided to do skeletons instead of goblins because goblins aren't really the horde type in this game. They're more like the, funny inventor type. So anyway, yeah, so the skeletons, and they're trying to maybe kill the heroes. I'm going to do like a group of heroes instead of a single knight, and they're trying to kill the dragon. So basically everybody has their own victory conditions, and everybody's trying to stop everyone else from winning. So it's going to be a bear to balance this map, but if I can just get the mechanics in, I think that we could probably have a fun multiplayer map either way. But I just love that idea of the dungeon itself. Well, in the game Vast, it's a cave. But I just love that concept of having that be a player. I never thought of that, and that could be really fun in this game, you know? So this could be pretty fun. Anyway, so that's the idea. Would I recommend the game Vast? Yes, I would. Very fun, very complicated though. If you don't like complicated games, probably not for you. And it's a long game. Our game was about 3 hours or something. Of course, none of us knew how to play like super well. We still had to kind of look at the rules and stuff, so maybe that slowed us down. But yeah, so it's a long game, takes a while, really complicated, but it's really fun. It's really unique, and I love how well it's balanced. I can't imagine how the board game creators balanced that game, because you change one character and all the other ones are affected by it. It's crazy. So, and did I win? No. I had fun though. Like, I was the cave, and I started collapsing the cave, but then the dragon won. And so, but it's really fun. Like, the cave can like cast these spells called omens, and they like, you know, like make a rock slide, or make make these mushroom spores that make the dragon go back to sleep, or damage the goblins. Anyway, it was really fun. Call of Duty. I'm not a Call of Duty player, so I don't know, but okay, so I think we got all the gate points. Hey, that looks pretty cool with those little purple and green dots and stuff. It's nice. Okay, are they all in place? Good. Alright, so now the dungeon has control over every gate. Now what? Well, first I need to go take a restroom break real quick. So hang tight. I'll be right back. for staying tuned. How long will I stay live on the stream? Probably another hour or so. My wife and kids are out of the house, so I have some time to do a stream, which is pretty fun. It doesn't happen often, and I have the day off from work, which is really cool. So figured why not use it to make this stream. Okay, let's see here. What should we do next? Did I make the goblin GIF? Yeah, I did. There's an animation app on my phone, and I've made a few goblin GIFs. Well, animations, I guess. That's the only GIF I've really made, but the if you look on my channel, there's a one where I used one of the Goblin Sapper quotes and animated it. It was fun. Okay. Let's make a treasure chest. The way that these work is I want it to... Did I make this one upgrade into a trapped treasure chest? Nope. So I want to make it so that when a treasure chest gets upgraded, destroyed, then it drops a treasure or something. This is where it gets tricky because I almost need like a group to help me test it, but at the same time it's kind of not developed well enough yet. Alright, well, let's just kind of make a sample case right here then. Let's issue a order. Did I see a noticeable boost in subscribers since Reforged? It's hard to say because it could have been other factors. I don't know. Like, I can't remember if I was making a lot of videos around that time or, you know, that kind of thing. It may have just been that some of my videos reached high enough views that they started getting on people's recommended or something, and so I don't know. I'm really not sure if if there's been a real change since Reforged, but I hope that, you know, once Reforged comes out officially, that people will find my channel and see what I have to offer in the way of Easter egg finding. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so this is going to be a treasure chest. We'll just kind of see what happens when it's destroyed. Man, I really am not sure how I'm going to make this thing work. I'm guessing maybe there could just be like a brazier, or like it could even be like a barrel of oil or something next to a brazier, so that when you have to like attack the barrel and then it lights it, if that makes sense. I guess that doesn't really make sense actually now that I think about it, because I mean the brazier probably already has oil in it, but oh man, this doesn't have a doused form. That's a shame. I thought that there was one though. Maybe it was just a torch or a fire pit. Dang it. Brazier glowing. I never understood the difference between those. I guess this has a little bit, it's a little brighter, but I can make my own brazier. I mean, with, you know, cinematic fire, which looks awesome, by the way. I love that. Yeah, maybe we could just make our own. Let's do, I don't know, what could be a good prop for that? But basically what this will do is light up the room and keep invisible things from being invisible. hope this is like still fun for you guys to watch. I'm starting to like get into some snags in terms of like just trying to think of things, and so it might not be as fun as and exciting as it was at the beginning, but we'll see. I could have sworn there was a different one. Skull pile. What do you guys think? Is there something you guys can think of that would be a good thing to light? Like maybe a pile of garbage or something, but like how would you light it? Like I'm trying to think. Honestly, this looks the best, but it doesn't have a off animation. I guess I could do a fire pit like this. Hey, that kind of looks like one. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. Because it looks like it should be lit, right? Kind of makes that kind of weird, though. Probably overthinking this. This probably isn't that big of a deal. Let's go ahead. Maybe there's like a structure. I don't know. A bale of hay. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, because there's even like a level on, I think, Rexar's campaign where you like have to light signal beacons or something, and yeah, it's like you do it that way. So yeah, let's do hay clump. Like that, I guess, and then how would you light it? I want it to be a way that makes it so that like you kind of have to. Okay, that could actually be a barrel of like explosive oil or something. It could even just be this barrel, and then once you destroy it, it lights the hay and the area is lit up or something. So that might work. Let's just go ahead and try that, actually. So, okay, I just did that for decoration. Maybe each cell can have like kind of its own decoration stuff, which would be kind of fun, but let's go ahead and do that. And then hay clump. And then if that's destroyed, then it lights it on fire and lights up the room. Now here's the question. Would I have to make this fire thing in every single one and then just hide them until they get destroyed? Yeah. That would actually work, I think. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do an initialization here. And then do destructible. Pick every destructible in the playable map area and do play destructibles. Oh, wait a minute, can't be every destructible. If destructible type of the picked destructible that we're talking about is a barrel of explosives, then oh wait, no, I'm sorry, it's fire that we're doing, isn't it? Oh, lame. Okay, I think okay, it's actually an animation thing. Play animation for doodads. Here we go. Much easier. For doodads of type fire within playable map area. Perfect. So that's how it starts. And then this will probably just be the actual game itself. in the board game, can the players see the whole board and keep track of the other players' progress? Yes, and that's part of the game because you need to know, like, you know, who you should be focusing on. You know, if somebody's getting too strong, you need to make sure they don't get too strong or something. However, on this one, only the dungeon player will be able to see the whole map. But I think that every time something significant happens, like maybe it'll broadcast like a warning, like, you know, the thief has another treasure, and it'll like ping where he is, so people will have to like run to go stop him or something. All right, so a destructible dies. I guess I'll do that, and then destructible type of dying destructible is a barrel of explosives. What does the animation look like for that anyway? Cool, that'll look nice. Then play the animation for doodads. Play the stand animation for doodads of type fire within a short range of that destructible. Okay, so that'll make it light up, but then what? You know, like, I feel like there should be... I wish we could make the actual screen, like, darker in there or something. I guess we could make, like, fog in every cell and then make it so that the fog is lifted when you light it. That would actually be kind of cool. What does the fog look like on this, though? It still looks kind of stupid. That's a shame. That's too much and too fast. That's not bad. That's kind of nice. What do you guys think of that? That looks way better than it did in the original Warcraft 3. That looks like straight up like smoke from like a... Actually, it's kind of ironic if the fire disperses this because it looks like smoke caused by that fire, but I also don't want to have a map where it's like, you know, a region on every single cell. Like, I feel like that would be kind of annoying, but I don't know how else to do it. It's too bad that I can't... Oh, creepy. It's too bad I can't make a doodad that is like a fog thing. What does down and shield look like? No, same. I wonder if I could make a doodad that's just like a cloud or something. This is my favorite dummy doodad because it doesn't have any pathing. So model, and then we could just use the cloud ability. It might look dumb, but maybe not. Nah, it would. Let's just see it just for the heck of it. That's pretty cool, but yeah, kind of distracting as well, so. Make it dark using the map options and click terrain fog. Well, that would do it for the entire map, which is, I don't know. Fog of War. Actually, yeah, you know what? I don't know why I didn't even think of that. Yeah, it should just basically reveal that room. Yeah, and that could be a benefit or a detriment to certain races. Yeah, why didn't I even think of that? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Thanks to whoever said that or whoever gave me the idea. Unfortunately, I may have to make squares for each one. I wish that I could, let's see, if you killed that destructible, I wonder if it could somehow sense the nearest dungeon point and then reveal it. Well, let's just simulate it first, just to try it out. Okay, so play the standard animation for all of within that, so that works automatically with anywhere on the map. And then, just for the heck of it, let's just kind of use create enabled visibility modifier, emitting visibility across that region. Oh man, you can't do all players. There should be an all players one, but oh well. I could just do it for all of them. Except for purple, obviously, because he's already and revealing the room could actually have some kind of benefit. Like it could, well, you know, for one thing, I know that it would make it so the thief couldn't be invisible there. Maybe the undead could have some kind of, like maybe if it was revealed, yeah, maybe if it was lit up, then the undead would like get hurt by lit up rooms or something. Disease cloud. Disease cloud actually looks dumb. Like it doesn't. At least it did when I last checked it. Let's. Oh, okay. It looks better now. Before it was just those particle effects without the fog, and it looked kind of lame. So I'm glad that they added that too. In fact, man, maybe I should make a video showcasing all of the abilities now, because some of them are pretty cool now. Like, yeah, see that cloud looks cool. Ooh. What was that? Oh, cool, it's gray. Yeah, see, like, these look really neat now. Okay, anyway, back to work. So, I'll just, like, I guess for now I'll just sort of test to see what that looks like, but I guess now would be a good time to start making some no. There we go. Some debug keys. I mean cheats or whatever. So open all gates. Dang it. Why does that have to be a specific player? Oh well, fine. Player one types open. Just have to do this for every player. Okay, let's see. So if they do open, then do pick every destructible in playable map area, and do open gate. Okay, and then I'll just do one for close all gates. Yeah, isn't this a great soundtrack? I wonder if they're gonna remaster the soundtrack for Reforged. I kind of doubt it, but it'd be cool if they added at least a couple new tracks or something. I don't know. Honestly, I'm a little bit sad that they're not changing the voices, or at least giving the option, you know, like, because I think it'd be kind of fun to have like remastered voices too to match the new models, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's just try that. I don't know how well that'll work, but we'll find out. I'm your favorite streamer? Must not see many streamers then. I feel like I'm just not like streamer material. It's fun. Like, I like, you know, making games and stuff, but I don't know. Never dreamed of being a streamer, I guess. I could say that. Okay. Dang it.
Complete.
I'm the wrong character. Oh no, I did the wrong one anyway. I could have sworn... Well, I might as well check the debug keys. The sound has to activate when you see it, which is pretty funny. Oh, it opened the trees by destroying them. That's pretty funny. That was weird. Okay. Anyway, for some reason it put me as the wrong player, so I guess I'll have to fix that now. I could have sworn I changed them all to computer, didn't I? Oh, whoops. That was dumb. Yep, I did everything but that. Okay, let's try that again. And instead of... Where did I do that? Oh, dungeon initialization. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so everything after here can not. So let's change it to that one. Alright, let's try again. Czech dub, huh? Yeah, I speak Portuguese, and so I downloaded a Portuguese version of the game, and that was pretty fun. I'll probably play through the campaign in Portuguese, because why not? I don't know if that's new or not, though.
What is your wish? I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Okay, here's something real quick, you guys. I don't much like the I like the I like how the units mouth their lines, but I'm really gonna miss this if they don't fix this, but they gotta move their heads a little bit.
For Lordaeron.
See, he's like, for Lordaeron. Like, I hate that.
I am honored. Because
in normal Warcraft 3 they were exaggerated about it, you know, like they'd nod and stuff, and like they gotta do that.
Evil is near. For my people.
Whoa, he's got a blood mage voice? That's interesting. Kind of fits though.
I am here, mortal.
Except he thinks he's like immortal and stuff, so that's funny, but it's better than like Whirl, and it's like an old man, even though he's just kind of young. Yeah, they gotta add some like head bobbing or something. Anyway, okay, so let's see what happens when I light this up. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's a shame. Okay, well, I also noticed that everything is revealed for me, and I'm not player 4. So, a few errors going on here. Let's see if we can fix them. Oh, whoops. I straight up disabled it entirely. Okay, my bad. So, create a visibility modifier for player 4, emitting visibility across player map. Okay, that's what I meant to do. I think I do want to enable black mask. And for the loading screen, let's do vast. Dragon just wants to eat, grow up, and get out. The heroes want to kill the dragon. The skeletons want to kill the heroes. The thief wants to steal 6 treasures and get out. The dungeon wants to stall everyone until it can collapse and kill them all. The dungeon just wants to be empty. It doesn't want anybody wandering its halls. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's see why. Reveal area. So destructible dies. Destructible type is a barrel of explosives. That's weird that that wouldn't happen. Play the stand. Is it a different animation? No, it's stand. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my keyboard's near my microphone. I should probably... How's that? I wish I had like a... Maybe I should invest in like a better streamer microphone or something someday. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why this isn't working. We got... Barrel of explosives dies. I don't know why this isn't working. Okay, well, you know, I think I'm just going to add some debug text. At least. Almost the same. Yeah, sorry. Not much I can do. Also, my desk is about this wide. I have a sideways monitor next to my other monitor to look at my like screening and stuff. First thing I'm gonna do when I move into like a bigger house is get a better desk, because man needs his desk, you know. All right, let's try this. I just want to see if it's at least registering that the event of destroying the destructible. Thanks for stopping by, nothing yet. Good luck studying. Whoa. This is what it'll look like when we play the campaign, guys. I don't like the center alignment on the thing, but oh well. Okay, that's better. It's dark everywhere. You can't see anything. I can add some fog too, that'll be nice.
What is your wish?
Okay, let's go ahead and see what happens.
I am honored.
Nope, it didn't even register it. Okay. I guess that's good to know.
For Loderon.
Oh boy. That's lame that you can see those.
I am honored.
I mean, you can't, but for some reason you can get glimpses of them.
Waiting on you.
Do you see something?
Okay, well, at least we know that something's wrong with the event itself. What kind of a desk do I have? It's just one that's like metal bars and a black fake wooden top. It's really simple, but Does the trick for now, I guess. Okay, so what is going on here? A destructible within playable map area dies. That is a barrel of explosives. I don't know why this is... I'm guessing maybe it's the playable map area thing? Entire map? Guess I could try that. Anyway, this whole visibility square thing, I hope I don't have to do that, but maybe there's an easier way of just like gridifying, like finding the exact coordinates for that, but I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Alright, let's go ahead and try this. Can you shut the door after it's broken? That's a good question. However, if it's broken, I'm going to delete the, well, no, I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to make the gate point that's right next to it have a new option that's called like rock slide, and it'll cost gold or whatever to do instead of...
What is your wish?
Instead of just be free to do anytime.
I'll do my best.
I don't know why that's not working. Anybody skilled in triggers know what's going on? Because I have no idea why that would not be firing. Oh well. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, I'm not really sure where to go next with this if that's not working. This is so weird. Destructible within the map dies. Okay, it does, right? If the destructible is a barrel of explosives, which it is, then do something, like display that text, but darn it. Well, at least the gate's open and closed just fine. Alright, well for now let's go ahead and make the treasure chest. Let's just make it do something. So let's cut down the hit points a little bit to like 200, and then we'll kind of program how it works. So get treasure. Oops. Okay, so if a unit owned by player 4 dies, and the unit, excuse me, is a treasure chest, then depends on who kills it. So let's see. Okay, we need to do an if statement. If the player, owner of the killing unit, is we'll start with the heroes. If it's the hero, then just do like a special effect, I guess. Why not? Special effect attached to the overhead of the hero who killed it. And we'll do... Ooh, that's the new quest icon. Pretty cool. Where's the revive ability? Let's see how that looks. Cool. Looks kind of neat. We'll do that, I guess. And then we'll give them an item, basically. create item for hero. Okay, so create a. I guess I'll have to make this random. Yeah, I can make a trigger for this later, but for now, let's just go ahead and do a orb of fire, I guess. Why not? Just for the sake of simplicity right now. Different treasure sizes. What if the heroes could make supports and doorways to stop rock slides? That could be fun in like a longer map, but I'm envisioning more of like a fast-paced map. So I don't know. We'll have to see how this ends up. But there are like support beam models, so that could be kind of cool to have that. Like you destroy a gate that you really want to leave open or something like that. That could be pretty cool. Okay, so it creates an orb and it gives it to that unit, and then yeah, so it's like a random one. Oh, and I'm thinking that the heroes, I guess I should make these like their own units so I can edit them better. But so the warden will be called the thief, and then I guess for this one we can get rid of that ability, so it's just like normal. Okay, and then what were the ones I did for the units? There was a captain. Yeah, so the captain is the hero captain. Actually, let's do warrior hero. And then a archer hero. And I'm just going to make this way basic. Like each one's going to have like a couple of abilities, like maybe a passive ability and a active ability, something like that. Oh, I was also thinking it'd be fun if the heroes could like sacrifice their items to gain experience. That could be kind of fun too, because maybe that's what they want more than a specific item. And then the apprentice wizard. Wizard hero. He will also be human. And sure, he's a campaign hero. To be with the others. Great. So we got those three, and they're each going to have a limited inventory. Or, come on. So they're going to have 2 items, but they can use them. And then the thief can hold 6 items, but they don't do anything. It's just like 6 treasures, basically. And oh, before I forget, where's the requirements? Because then it'll be disabled otherwise. There we go. I don't think... Why does it have a tooltip? That's weird. Yeah, so item capacity is 6, but they don't offer anything. They don't give any stats or anything like a sword or whatever plus strength. You could sacrifice items to a shrine that could give you special powers. That could be pretty cool. Alright, so let me see here. I don't really want to think about the items right now because those could go any number of ways. Like you could make the items give like bonuses, or I don't know. It's hard to decide for that. So for the you know what, I'm just gonna call it Fat Loot for now. There's actually... Yeah, see, there's an actual picture for fat loot now, which is pretty funny. Hasn't been implemented yet. But I do want to do probably just a chest of gold. Hey, what's going on? Oh, it's an ability called Chest of Gold because it gives you them. Good one, game project. Just Tauren. Tourist. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna call it fat loot for now. So back to this. If the thief gets a treasure, then it just gives him a fat loot. If he has 6 fat loots and gets to the entrance, then he wins. But if he dies, then he drops all his treasure and has to start all over. So that'll be the challenge with him. Oh, I wonder actually if he should benefit from those. Like maybe with each one that he gets, they make him move faster or something. That could be pretty fun. Maybe I'll do that instead. There's a lot of stuff that's going to need to be tested eventually, but yeah, for now I'll just do a normal hero inventory. Warcraft gameplay. Yeah, I played Warcraft 2 last week, and it was a lot of fun. And just Saturday, I beat the first... I beat Tides of Darkness, destroyed the Dark Portal. It was really fun. That was my first time doing it without cheats, because when I was a kid, I sucked at the game, and so I cheated through the whole thing. And yeah. Oh shoot! I realized I should have made the heroes actual heroes. Dang it! Because I want them to get experience. I wonder if the thief should get experience, or maybe the thief could just automatically gain a level whenever he or whenever she, I guess, gets loot. That could be interesting too. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. So, we've got the heroes. Gotta replace them with their actual counterparts, though. Did I even give him an inventory yet? Nope. Wizard doesn't even have any abilities? That's stupid. He's just a ranged unit. I mean, he is an apprentice, but he should have something. Okay. So he's got that. And we got the archer and the wizard hero. I feel like they should be bigger, though. Like, they should all be basically the same size, so let's make them... up their scale. Bigger. Oh, that's a selection scale. Huh. Let's try. Whoa, too big. He's got to be, well, you know what, fine, but I'll make the warrior here a little bit taller than him too. There we go. And the archer is already too small. There we go. That looks pretty good. Hey, move. No, just couldn't go into the wall. That makes sense. Okay, cool. So here's our 3 heroes. He's gonna be able to get the treasure and see if that works, and then I guess we'll try out the thief. Yeah, so, and then I guess we haven't even started on the dragon yet, so I won't bother with that right now, but libraries, which gives the dungeon mana. Interesting. That could be interesting as well, because maybe it could make the yeah, that could be interesting. In fact, I'm trying to think of different things that the dungeon can make with those dungeon points, because, you know, he could make a fountain of healing for the heroes if they're running behind or whatever. Oh, I don't like that disappearing thing. It's really weird. Okay, let's see what happens. Cool. And there he's got the item. Oh, whoops. I forgot to, Whoa, what's going on? Oh boy, I hear like a sound loop. Yeah, that's no good. Okay, well, something's messed up with the sound. I don't know if it's continually making that special effect or something. Yeah, I didn't even change this. So, if it's the thief, then that's what happens. There we go. But yeah, so they get an item from destroying it. They can trade it with each other, but they can each only hold 2. And then at some point in the map, like at a shrine, or maybe even just like here, they could sacrifice it or something. Because this is where they respawn as well. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to do. Let's get another debugging here. Let's just run open all gates so they can run around. Oh, here's one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to get the blink ability. What's going on? Oh yeah, it's not even, oh interesting, okay. See, I want to do a blink ability and call it like shortcut or something. And it's not a hero ability, but I basically want it as a ability for everyone, like the heroes and the possibly the dragon, I don't know. Yeah, maybe the dragon too. But like just a very long cooldown, you know, like once a minute or something that they can use to get past a gate if they really, really want to. But the range is only like maybe 500. And then, so yeah, that can just be called shortcut. The hotkey could be Z, I guess. Actually, no. Let's make it like D, because that's kind of close to the bottom row of abilities could be one thing, and then this could be the same for everybody. Maybe it could be called something other than shortcut or something, I don't know. Warcraft 3 multiplayer. Yeah, I did that at the beginning just to kind of try out Warcraft 3 Reforged, but I don't anticipate doing it much. Like I'm just kind of bad at it. I'm getting better. Like better than I used to be for sure, but I don't know. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's my thing for playing all the time. Like, what I'm really excited about for Reforged is the campaign. That's what I really like, is like the story and the single player stuff. I guess it would be kind of fun to do multiplayer. I tried to do a multiplayer stream with my brother playing Reforged multiplayer, but it glitched really bad for some reason, and the stream like crashed. It was like it couldn't handle it's like it couldn't handle chatting with my brother and streaming at the same time, or maybe it was just a bad day for my computer. I don't know, but that seems kind of fun. But one-on-one, I'm terrible. Okay, so they have shortcuts now. The thief, I'll give the thief shortcut as well. Maybe the thief could have like a faster shortcut. I don't know. But for now, that's fine. Okay, now I want to, before I get to like into the boring stuff that I'm probably gonna do like off stream, for now, I just want to test like how the heroes die basically. So I don't like this campfire. It doesn't seem like what I'm gonna do. Oh, I just thought of this. This is great. I'm gonna do a way gate. It's like a teleporter out of the place. There we go. That's perfect, because then it's like, you know, that's where people teleport up to the surface or escape, or, you know, the dragon can use it to escape and these guys can use it to come back. Okay, perfect. So we'll do that instead, and then, oh, there's like no, what's the word, pathability there. Huh. I guess it's so you can step right under it and teleport or something. Okay, so that'll be the entrance. Normal skin? What the heck? That's weird. Must be a new feature of the World Editor. Let's see. Entrance. Or exit? I don't know. I'll do entrance for now. Does this have a build animation? Whoa, it does. Interesting. Okay, so that's the entrance. That just makes more sense to me. We'll give it a... Oh, cool, it fades in. That's kind of funny. Okay, so let's give this a fountain of healing power. I also kind of want to make it so that if anyone goes into the entrance, they become invulnerable. Like, at least the heroes. It's almost like the heroes and the thief have to like be nice to each other or something if they're on the same tile in here. Which could make it hard if they're trying to get the thief to not escape. But maybe if he has, I don't know. Anyway, so we can make like just right here at the foot of the stairs be the resurrection point for the thief and the heroes. Okay, what am I doing here? Yeah, let's go ahead and make a... Let's go make a folder for the heroes now. If a hero dies, then I'm thinking of making their like corpse appear here, like kind of transparent, like it's like they're waiting to be rezzed or something. And if all three die, then they lose the game. But I don't know. Might as well make one for the other ones too. Beef. Is there a thing that can drop items on death? It can, but does it? Wonder if heroes say false. Nope. It's odd. Is that like a setting that you can do to make them drop their items? How odd. I don't really know how to... Make items drop from heroes upon death. Oh, it's only specific items. Okay. Interesting. Well, that makes it a little bit more complicated, so. Alright, I think that I'm probably done for today, you guys. That was fun, but I'm starting to get burned out from my initial excitement. Mostly I just need to like figure out what I'm doing, because I feel like I'm just kind of rambling a little bit, but I've got the concept down, but I think I just need to do some thinking and like sketch out some stuff and like, I don't know, maybe just do some separate tests or whatever, because yeah, I don't think I can get much farther without just rambling a bunch, so yeah. Okay, so I think I'm done with that. But I mean, at least till my wife gets home, I might as well just keep streaming and you guys can watch me play WoW if you want. Why not? Maybe that'll kind of help me open my mind a little bit too. So, I played WoW a lot in late 2000s when it came out and everything, and then I stopped when, like, pretty much right before Wrath of the Lich King came out, and so I stopped around, 2008. I didn't play for a while, and when I came back, the game was just so different. I just didn't really have a desire to play it, and especially when Cataclysm came out, it like just kind of ruined my view of the game. But recently I was like, might as well try it again, so I bought a month of WoW. So this is my character Thebis. He used to be like level 68 or something back in 2008, and finally I'm getting him up higher, so it's kind of fun. My very first character was actually named Ablehawk. He was a human paladin, but I didn't like paladins, so I got him to like level 50, which was quite a ways back in classic WoW. Now it like takes, I don't know, a week maybe. Leveling's so much faster than this. Oh, do I still have my... I still have my music going. There we go. Anyway, I got him all the way up to 50, and then I was like, never again. So that was kind of funny, but... And I also had a warlock named Cane Raven that was pretty fun to play as well, but... For now, it's Thebis. I just love being a fire mage. Alright. So yeah, cool. What are you guys' experiences with WoW? I used to, like, hate what they did with it, and I was, like, super mad at how they ruined classic WoW and everything. But now, I don't know. Like, it's okay. It's a different game than before, sure, but, like, it's fun in its own way. That's my kind of opinion with it. I definitely agree that I don't have the mood or money to play this game monthly as well. Like, this is literally the only month I've paid since 2008. I played the starter edition a little bit just to kind of like try out the new classes and stuff, but like this is the it's just not worth it to me. Like, it's just... Is Firestorm fun though? I've never heard of Firestorm. This is kind of fun. Check out my combo for fire spells. It's just fun. fun. With fire mages on WoW, you can cast Pyroblast instantly whenever you crit twice in a row, and so I've spec'd entirely into critical striking because it's really fun when you crit like constantly and just pyroblast them in the face repeatedly, so it's pretty fun. What do I think of the allied races? I think that it's a pretty good idea for the most part. One thing, I don't like all of them. Like, for example, oh, that was funny. I knocked him off his horse. I've never fought these guys before. I don't really like the... Oh, the horse is still alive? One thing I don't really like is the Volpera. I think they're weird. Like, I know somebody's probably going to be like, I love the Volpera, and that's fine, but they've never been on any other Warcraft game ever before, and I don't usually like when they give a lesser race like that so much spotlight, I guess. It's kind of like, well, never mind, I was going to say something about like Hearthstone, but it's not like Hearthstone at all. Hearthstone was kind of a different case, but anyway, but I think it's cool that you can play as like the Dark Iron Dwarves and the Zandalard Trolls. Like, it's a pretty fun idea. So the map's in good progression. Boboop team. There's some stuff I need to like think about with the game, and I didn't want to do that on here. Like, I didn't want to just sit here streaming me going and like tinkering around. Like, that's the part of the map that's really not fun to watch, and so I'm gonna work on it a little bit more. But I made it on the Reforged editor so that once Reforged comes out and everything, I'll still be able to work on that and add that among my other videos, and it'll kind of just be like maybe it'll just be kind of like another let's make a map video like I did with the other ones. I don't know, I'll kind of just see how it goes, but yeah, I just kind of need a break from it to see if I can come up with some ways to fix the features that I want to add. Yeah, Thebis was a really fun character. I always enjoyed him. I actually made a Warcraft 3 map with him on it. He was an ice troll priest. Yeah, an ice troll priest because he's blue, and he had all kinds of fire spells. It was really fun. Like, his basic passive ability was basically poisoned weapons, like invented weapons, but I changed the effect to be like fire, so it's like he would ignite people when he would attack them and stuff. I do like classic WoW. Oops, that time I killed the horse. What the heck? I do like classic WoW. I played on like a external server or whatever a couple years ago or whatever, and so that kind of scratched my itch for it. It's kind of weird because classic WoW, everything took forever. Like, it took forever to level up, it took forever to, do all of that stuff. But that was kind of the fun of it, was it being Raven Heal. That's a really weird ability. Like, everything took a long time to level up, and it just felt so good when you finally got to level 40, and got your mount or whatever. And now it's like, oh, you get your mount at level 20, and your epic mount at 40, and then your flying mount at 60, and anyway, it's way faster on this version of WoW and stuff, but at the same time, that makes classic WoW kind of harder to play because I just don't have the time anymore, so I'm just kind of exploring this version of WoW to check out like the new expansions, the story that I missed, and everything. So anyway, but yeah, classic WoW, I do really enjoy classic WoW, and there's aspects of it that I miss, but I don't know, this isn't as bad as I thought it was. there's like hero characters in here that I'll probably need for a future quest, so I might as well not waste my time. But yeah, trolls have always been my favorite race. I think they're awesome. I think they're just so like creative, you know. Like it feels like no other no other franchise has a race that's quite like these guys, with their Jamaican accents and like voodoo and. That was funny. The pyroblast like missed him and then it turned around and started chasing him again. Oh, you play on a private server? Yeah, I've always wondered what that would be like, but yeah, this game is basically a single player game now anyway, which is one of the things that I'm a little sad about. Like the quests and stuff are just like, you don't really need anybody to help you, and then like the dungeons themselves are just like you don't even really talk to your teammates, you know, you just go through, kill all the bosses and you're done. And the thing I really don't like about this new version of WoW is how everybody like you can be on a different server and still see each other or play with each other. Like that drives me nuts, because it's like somebody in the general chat was like, you know, does anybody want to sign my guild charter for 100 gold? And I was like, sweet, yeah. And they're like, oh, you're not on my server. And I'm like, well, why is it on general chat then? Like I'm pretty sure that's how the trade chat even works. It's like, why would you... There's no reason to share those. One thing I really like is the flying mounts, though. Like, when I stopped playing in 2008, I don't think I had my flying mount yet. So I didn't get to try this, and it's just so fun to... Like, I'm sure at this point everybody's taking it for granted, but I think it's so fun to just be able to fly anywhere you want. Oh, so Firestorm is like it's WoW, but like a bootleg server or something? Because I played that, something called Chronos, which was basically that. Oh boy, oh boy. That's when I go into crazy mode with combustion. Anyway, so yeah, maybe I have done something like that before. Oh, a private server, sorry, I was mixing it up with Firestorm. Yeah, you're right, that makes sense, that's what a private server is. And I assume there's like no one else on it, right? Okay. I really want to see what happens if I try to like polymorph that guy, or that lady on her horse. Okay, I feel bad about killing your horse, but come on, man. You're 2 units in 1, it's kind of weird. Oh, my wife is calling, so I will be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Looks like I'll be able to... Yeah, I'll probably stay on for another half hour and then I'll be done. Some pretty cool news though. My wife's going to have a baby on April 4th, so that's pretty exciting. She's due around April 9th or whatever, but she just got the induction date for then, so that will be child number 4. So that's exciting. Another Abel Hawk Jr. Okay, so I got those done. Oh, speaking of the Demon Hunter, yeah, you unlock the Demon Hunter when you get to level 70. So I actually did that and tried out the Demon Hunter. They're pretty fun, except I chose the wrong talent specialization, so now I have to get through the entire thing using the wrong one. So that was kind of a shame, but oh well. This place is pretty cool too. Like, I really like this area on Wrath of the Lich King because it's like there's an area for each type of dragon. Like, this is the green dragons, that's the black dragons, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Northrend definitely wasn't what I thought it was. Emerald Sky Talons. Oh, interesting. So they're like evil or something. It's amazing how many quests there are in this game. Like, it'd be weird to work for Blizzard and just like come up with quests all day, because some of them are ridiculous, most of them are samey. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. No, you don't have to be level 100. It's 70 for yeah, 70 for the Demon Hunters. And maybe it was 100. Honestly, they keep changing everything to be just easier and easier to do. Like, I mean, you know, you look at the mount levels, like, it's so much less now. And I think with the Shadowlands expansion, they're gonna like compress the levels. I don't really know what that means exactly, but it's something like they're gonna make it so that it goes back to 60 being the highest. So maybe like you get a mount at like, maybe you start with a mount and then you get a epic mount at level 10 or something, but the levels are slower. I don't know. It's weird. Okay. But yeah, oh, that's Ysera. Ooh, Interesting. Cool. I think it'd be cool on Warcraft Reforged if they eventually release, like, you know, just periodically, if they just release new models from like the greater Warcraft universe. You know, like, it'd be so cool if they released like a Ysera model and a Deathwing model with all his armor, you know, and it'd just be really cool if they could do that, because then it'd just make it easier for you know, custom maps to be able to use official looking models and everything. I feel like it's especially going to be harder now that I mean, the Warcraft 3 community has made tons of models over the years, but now that the models are higher quality, it's going to be harder, you know? And so, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I haven't really thought about how that's going to affect modders and everything. Because, I mean, it used to be easy to just get like a, you know, an elven priest and switch his head with something, and then it's, you know, whatever. But now, I mean, they're so detailed and stuff that it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, it'd be cool if they could have like Deathwing and I don't know, Ilaria, some Draenei. Oh, that'd be so cool if there were like Draenei units on Warcraft 3. That's a good one, Mr. Green. One thing I don't like about this as well is that the dwarves can be like literally any class. I think that's weird, except for druid. I think that's literally the only thing they can be, and like demon hunter obviously, but like I don't know, they're just too generous with some of the classes. Like, it was fun in classic WoW. It's like, oh, I want to be a rogue, but Tauren can't be rogue, so that's that kind of thing. I always think that gnomes shouldn't have been able to be warriors. That just doesn't really make sense to me. Like, that should have been a forbidden class for them, but am I supposed to be able to wake it up or something? Skytalon molts? Oh, this, okay. Oh yeah, of course it attacks me. Okay, well, turn on all my power attacks. And down he goes. It's funny, like, sometimes bosses have quests have elite bosses, and I just turn on combustion and just pyroblast, fireblast, pyroblast, fireblast, pyroblast, pyroblast, and they're dead. So it's kind of funny. I don't know if all classes can do that, but fire mage I sure can. It's like, you might need some friends to help you with this quest, and I'm like, nah, I got it. Unless there's like lots of where should I go? Oh, I'll go that way first. Unless there's like lots of mobs, then I can't handle it. But if it's like one big one, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Ooh, Worgens and Reforged would be cool too. Like, it'd be so cool if there was like a... I've said this before on other streams, but I would be so okay with them using Warcraft Reforged as a way to make new expansions. Like, I don't know, like a Gilneas expansion or something, you know? Oh yeah, do you get passive abilities from your professions? I know you used to be able to do that. Like, I remember I got, like, skinning increased my critical strike chance because it's like I was like knowledgeable about like weak points in bodies, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. But yeah, I don't think they do that now. In fact, like, professions are a joke now. Like, you have different types of crafting depending on which new area you're in or which expansion you're in. Like, see, this is Northrend tailoring, which you level separately than all the others, and it just, I don't see the point. Like, I guess to get appearances for transmogrifications, which are also kind of useless in my opinion, but anyway.
Speak quickly.
Hansel, that's a funny name. I haven't seen that that name in a game before. Onslaught Warhorses. Oh, okay, cool, that sounds fun. A quest that's actually different from fetching or killing. Imagine that. Can you guys hear this, by the way? I think my sound might be down on this, but I don't know, maybe you don't care, but yeah, the sound that goes through the stream might be different from what I'm hearing, I'm not sure. Oh, these undead are messed up. They're always like, why don't you corrupt the... Why don't you go poison the well? Or, you know, dissolve somebody into goo, and that's the quest. Oh, never mind. Everything's fine.
What will you require?
Oh, this is weird. I bet there's some people who make quests for the undead and they just go crazy with their weird, like, minds. Because, like, look at this. Like, use your container of rats to pick clean the corpses of 15 Scarlet Onslaught. Like, that's just... Ugh. Oh, now he turned into goo. Anyway, but it's always weird stuff like that, but oh well. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have this whole month set aside for WoW, and I did that purposefully because I knew Reforged was coming out at the end of the month, and I would want to play that. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna want to play this again, if ever. Like, I'd like to kind of get up to the levels with like the garrisons or something and try them out, but I don't know. Like, this is okay, but I don't know. Maybe it's like a once a year thing for me. I don't understand the people who can play this and like get every class up to, you know, 110 or 120 or whatever it is, and okay, I want to try and turn him into a sheep boys on his warhorse. Oh, it worked. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Whoa, wait, how do I capture a warhorse? Do I have to kill him? Okay, here, you... Oh, okay, now that he's... Okay, I guess first we'll pick it clean with rats. That's disturbing. But where's the... Oh, that's so weird. That's just so weird. I don't know. It's a unique quest, though. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding me? I have to drive them all the way back? Oh, actually, that's not that far. Never mind. Hand over reins. Cool ability. Blue invisibility skill. Oh, come on. Guys, leave me alone. I got him fair and square. And your buddy has been eaten by rats, so just, you know, cut your losses and leave me alone. That one is mirror image, which is really fun. Makes a bunch of copies of me. Guards. Anyone want to help me out here? Okay, I might have to bail out on this. Yep. Anyone at all. Anyone. Okay, I need to do mirror image now. I'm dead, I'm dead. man, maybe I'll be able to keep these if I live. No! Should have done Frost Nova, but ran out of time. Where's my corpse? Oh, there it is. I just realized I could have, if I would have played my cards right, I could have just stolen those actual horses. So that would have been funny. Oh man, I lost the only one I had, didn't I? Or they took it back or something. Okay, well, now I know that there are actual riders close to Venom Spite, so I'll try. Oh, Ice Block. Yeah, I could have done Ice Block, dang it. See, this is the problem, is Cauterize is a really cool ability. Basically, when you get dropped to 0 hit points, instead you get brought up to like, what is it? Like 30% health or something? Yeah, like about 35% health, but you start burning back down. And so you have like a chance to, you know, survive, but it doesn't. Like, they should have a filter pop up when you do it or something, because you like light on fire and start moving quickly, but I never notice when it happens. It's so frustrating. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one I'm gonna just totally steal without even. Oh, never mind. I have to kill his owner first, apparently. All right, leave me alone, horse. Okay, let's try this again. And meanwhile, it can be eaten by rats. Okay, cool. Who am I supposed to bring these to? This guy? Okay, there's one for you. Oh, there's another one. Gotcha. I started playing Beyond the Dark Portal on Warcraft 2. Super fun. Man, I love that game. I love Warcraft 2. It has aged very well. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard for the graphics of a 2D game to not age well, but like it's super fun still. It's got like a lot of fun. Just the pacing is really fun too. I just love the simplicity. And anyway, if you want to see me play Warcraft 2, there's a video of it. I'm not the best. I'm so slow, but still really fun. Alright, where's a rider? There's a rider. Boom. Oh, come on. I thought I was aiming at the rider. That sucks. What a waste of a perfectly good horse. There's no available seat. That's kind of funny. There we go. Oh, I have to pick clean 15 soldiers? Ooh, okay. Oh, that's another weird thing about this is the new Elven allied races. Ooh, I want that buff. Give it to me. Never mind. Is like the Void Elves and the Nightborn. The Nightborn are kind of weird too. I'm not a big fan of them just because it's like, it just seemed like a way for Blizzard to introduce like Drow into the game for no reason. Like, I don't know. I don't think that those were an actual race thought up until now. Which, now that I think about it, I guess that's okay. Like, the Night Well and stuff is pretty cool. Pretty cool lore. I don't know, there's just so many kinds of elves in every type of game. There's always, like, high elves, wood elves, and then dark elves, and blood elves now. Kind of funny. Okay, this time I'm not targeting the knight. I mean, the horse. Die. There you go. Okay, got one. Oh, wait. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Never mind. Fine. If you're not gonna let me ride you, you die. Oh, I only need one more, too. Darn it. Okay, well, I'll just, Why doesn't that let me steal... Spell Steal is such a cool ability, but I feel like half the time it never works. Actually, you know what? Let's pick some more corpses clean before I turn in, because I only need one more horse and I'll be back there anyway, so let's go have some fun with rats. Yeah, because Tolkien only had, like, 2 kinds of elves, right? Of course, I mean, none of that even holds a candle to, like, D&D. I mean, there's... D&D has, like, wood elves, high elves, dark elves, sun elves, moon elves, sea elves, sky elves, Eladrin. Alright, boys, chow time. Okay, 3 more to go, and I'll make the last one that knight whose horse I'm going to steal. Oh, sorry, CNC, Command and Conquer? I've never played Command and Conquer, so I wouldn't know. Sorry. Paul's. Yeah, I'm not sure. The only thing I know about Command and Conquer is that Warcraft 2 was somewhat based on it. Or at least it was inspired by it, because it was one of the only, like, what's the word? Like, MMOs at the time, not MMOs, RTSs at the time, and so they kind of just, like, based it on that. I wanted to steal that corpse, that would have been so funny. Yeah, see, Volpera, it's a freaking fox person. No, don't steal it from me. Okay, good. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're kind of cool because they're like desert dwellers and they ride like buzzards as flying mounts and stuff. That's a good point, Dazer. Tolkien did do that. Before elves were like gnomes, basically, you know, like kind of reclusive and hidden and trickery, that sort of thing, but... Oh, hello. Goodbye. Alright. This last bit of rats is meant for that guy. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't notice there's more. Boop. Here we go. Oh, okay, almost forgot to the rats, and away we go. When do I think I'll make the rest of the map? I don't know. Like I said, I'm just... the concept was what I was excited to hammer out today. But, yeah, I need to do some boring stuff that you wouldn't want to watch stream, like sketch out some stuff and try some basic triggers, and mostly just think about it. That's the fun thing about Warcraft 3 is for years and years and years, I've gotten ideas for Warcraft 3 maps, and then... you know, at work or whatever, especially in the summertime when I would like mow lawns every summer, I would just sit on the mower like all day and just like think of how I could make new Warcraft 3 maps and stuff. It was pretty funny. Ugh, Sash of the Nibbling Plague. Nope, takes away critical strike, so therefore I'm not going to use it. That's basically my criteria with getting new items on this character. Anyway, so I'll keep working on the map once maybe I'll bang out some, you know, some more boring stuff on there in programming, and then I'll definitely turn to you guys to help me test it. Like, we can get on Battle.net and try it out, so that'll be pretty fun. These guys are the, Scarlet Crusade? Yeah. They're called the Scarlet Onslaught, so I'm guessing they're like a branch of the Scarlet Crusade or something, but yeah, so against the Forsaken or whatever, which makes sense why they want to do that. Siege Smith bombs? Where? Oh, I didn't even notice this. It's so dark up here. Oh, a Banshee quest, huh? I think that's Tyranda's voice. It's kind of funny when you're... I know so much about voice actors because I'm just... I wish I could be a voice actor. I don't have a great voice, though. But that was just always my dream, is to like be a voice actor, and so I know a lot about the existing ones, and I like Critical Role, which is a D&D show where lots of voice actors play together, but I recognize them everywhere. Laura Bailey is in like everything. She's the voice of Jaina. Liam, can't remember his last name, which is weird. I should know. Anyway, he's the voice of like a bunch of Draenei and Illidan, and anyway, it's kind of funny when once you recognize it, it like breaks the suspension of disbelief everywhere. Magnetar, blah blah blah. I still don't know. Oh, that must be at the top of the temple. But yeah, it's, you know, like I said, this game is definitely not what it used to be, but it is what it is. Oh, hey, Half-Dime back. I got kind of burned out, and I have to just, like, do some stuff on my own to continue working on the map, so just kind of decompressing right now. But once I get some of those things done, I'll definitely keep working on it, and I'll stream it if I can. Alright, I think that's enough for today probably on this stream. I'm glad that you guys could tune in. It was a lot of fun to crack open the map editor again. I'll do some thinking on this, see what I can come up with. Maybe I'll write down some ideas for like you know, things that this can actually be upgraded into, like treasure boxes, trapped treasure boxes, fountains of healing, maybe like a mushroom that kind of infects the whole area or something, or slows people. You know, like there could be all kinds of stuff that the dungeon would want to like do, and each one would cost a certain amount of resources that could only be gained by protecting treasure chests or something. So anyway, but yeah, if you guys have any ideas, you could reply to the community post that I did about this stream. I don't know if that's something that you guys would want to do, if you think of anything cool. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. But Reforged will be coming out pretty soon, too. So who knows? I may put the entire thing on hold anyway while I play the campaign as well. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. And thanks to everyone for coming. And I'll talk to you guys later.